Alright folks, we're going to cook some taters here. As you can see, I'm one-handed washing up their tater, trying to get all the grit off of it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I mean, if you need some grit to polish up one of your teeth, that's alright. You can leave it on there. But I don't like the crunchiness, so I'll wash off the grit. We'll just get them nice and clean. As soon as we've got them nice and clean, then we can finish up and we can put them on a paper plate here. And you got to kill your tater, people. You got to kill it. You got to poke holes all over it, or it just ain't dead. You get them holes poked in it. You got to make sure you're good and thorough. You got to poke it all around. Just like I'm doing there, I'm just poking the crap out of that there tater with that fork. And you get it good and dead. Once it's good and dead, then you're ready to do some cooking. Put it on a paper plate, shove it in the microwave, get it set in there just right. And then you're going to set your microwave for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then get her going. As soon as you got her going, wait for that 5 minutes to come up, and then you're going to do it again. I'm just showing you here the butter I use. I don't use any of that fancy stuff. I use regular butter. Now, after about 10 to 13 minutes, 5 minutes on each side on your taters, they ought to be nice and soft. You poke around on them, see if they're soft. If they're not soft, you put them in for another few minutes. But once they are soft, you got to watch out. Them things is hot. So anyway, once they're soft, then you take yourself a knife and you can just slice them right in two. Just like I'm going to show you right here. Just put that knife on there, push down a little bit, and they slice right in half. You want to do that to each tater. Now once you got them sliced in half, you need to kind of spread them out. Like that. Doing it one-handed is kind of tough. So it's better if you can put a camera down somewhere, you know, that way you can use both hands like that. Get them spread apart. Then you're going to take yourself a fork as soon as you get them spread apart. Yeah. Take yourself a fork, kind of mash all into it. What that's going to do is that going to break it up a little bit so that your butter, I don't use no cream, I don't use no margarine, I use butter. Regular old butter, came out of the cow, got churned up in the churn. Real butter. You know, put that on there. I'm using about a quarter stick there for the 2 taters. It's about 1/8 of a stick per tater. You can use more if you want. Won't hurt it none. Might taste better even. So put it on in there, and you're going to let it melt. You're going to let that stuff soak into that tater. Now while it's soaking in, you're going to reach over and grab yourself your salt shaker, and you're going to put some salt on there. Now if you need coarse salt, you can take your hammer out to the doggone horse pen and knock off a chunk. The horses won't mind. You can shove that on there if you want. But anyway, once you got it salted up, you're getting your butter melted in. There ain't a whole lot to do after that. Except take it over, sit down, and start to eat. And that's tater cooking, people. That's tater cooking my way. So y'all cook them up. Enjoy your taters.